Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and today I want to talk about how to make time for the things that really truly matter to you. This could be anything from a passion project to a side business, and if you feel like there's just not enough time to do it all, this video is for you. And so first I want you to define what is the most important thing for you in this moment in time. So that could be anything from getting your website up to making a bunch of offers so you can start making money in your business, or anything else along those lines of maybe something that doesn't take a lot of time, but you're a little scared to do it. See if there's some priority in your life that is around that nature of like getting things going with a business or a goal or any other endeavor, and see if that's really what's most important for you. Does your to-do list reflect that? Maybe, maybe not, but just even knowing what it is, I think is really important. The main ways to define that and to see what's most important for you is, what am I feeling called to do in this moment? How urgent is it? And then how important is this going to be to me in the future? So those are kind of the few questions that I think can really guide us into what is most important, what matters most right now. And then once you have that thing, once you feel like, yep, it's my side business, or yep, it's my passion project, or yep, it's, getting married and starting a family, or whatever it is for you, I think that knowing that is the first step. So once you've got that down, it's time to move on to step number two, which is making it happen and making it real. And so time and energy are some of the main obstacles that come to mind whenever we're thinking of like, I can't do this thing, or it's gonna be too hard or too long or too whatever, because I don't have enough A, time, or B, energy. If you have any beliefs like that, I want you to take a moment to pause and reflect on if those are true, if they're really, really, really absolutely true. Do you not have enough time ever? Do you not have enough energy ever? Like, what are the true root causes that could be underneath that? And then how can we flip it to make it even easier to get this out into the world faster and easier than maybe what you might have envisioned? So there are a few key things here that will help you bring this out into the world in a quicker pace. And I remember being on a group call that I was hosting a few days ago, where one of the women was just like, I just feel like I don't have enough time, I don't have enough energy for this. Again, the two obstacles that really usually do come up, which is okay, it's totally normal. It's nothing to like be like, oh, like that's what everyone says, like, oh, it's just an excuse, like, hey, like, really feeling that, yeah, if you don't feel like you have the time and the energy, that's a real thing. It's okay. And at the same time, if you're working a different job, if you're working a really challenging job along with starting a business or starting a side venture, know that that's a lot of effort on your part, and kudos, because it takes a lot of energy to even want to do that. The fact that that's coming through you, that's amazing. So if you are at a 9 to 5, you feel like you just don't have enough hours of the day, relax and know that this will help you, okay? The first thing that you want to take into account is how you're setting up your mornings. If your mornings are going to be something that you jump straight into work or straight into whatever it is, like, let's see if we can reshift that a little bit. When I was speaking with this woman about like, what do your mornings look like, she did say that, yeah, like I kind of just tend to jump in. I don't really do anything before I go straight to work and jump into emails. But when you want to bring something to life, the most important thing should take precedent over the things that kind of seem like they're attacking us from the outside, right? So any external pings or notifications or calls or emails, I want you to see if you can take even just 15 minutes of the morning to dedicate time to whatever it is that's most important to you right now. If that's building your business, then maybe it's sending one offer a day in the morning, maybe just weekdays, but one offer every single morning, because it doesn't take that long to type one out, right? And it doesn't take that long to decide who to send it to. And if you're thinking, oh, I want the website or I want XYZ first, really focus on what's going to help you build your business most. Having a website done or sending out offers now. I think that it's the latter. And so it doesn't take that long to do that, right? Maybe it takes 10, 15 minutes, maybe less if you're a really fast typer, if you really feel called to send it to somebody. And so whatever it is that's most important, even putting a little bit of energy to that in the day, whatever you're creating, whatever you're building or growing, putting at least 10 to 15 minutes of your energy, the most productive energy you'll have all day, the most creative energy you'll have all day, in the morning, okay? So that's like the first thing that I want y'all to really bring to life. If anything else that you take from this video, like that is the number one thing that I want you guys to hold close to your routine and your process as you go through this, bringing whatever it is that you want to life, okay? And so the second thing that I want you to think about is what pockets of time throughout the day do you have to put some creative energy into whatever it is that you want to grow or build or bring to life. And remember that the mornings are probably the most productive and creative time that you're gonna have. And so even if it's just, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, 10 to 15, anything like that is great. But what other pockets of time do you have in your day that you could dedicate to whatever it is that's most important to you right now? And so just an example from my own life is, yeah, YouTube and videos like this are really important to me. So even if I didn't have a full recording day, what could I do? Maybe before lunch, but while my food is cooking on the stove, maybe I could grab the camera and film something within 10 minutes. It doesn't have to take too long, right? Just the first go is gonna be good, right? The first draft is gonna be good. Get it done in 10 minutes. And usually that helps us kind of just complete the task anyways, is having that container of time on it, right? So if you are creating something that has a lot of content associated with it, it could be anything from writing an email in 10 minutes before your lunch break, or yeah, like filming something like this before you eat dinner. There's little pockets of time everywhere, and I think that if we bring a little bit of enthusiasm and happiness and joy to that, of like, I don't have to do it, I want to do it, right? That energy will help us bring all of those things into form. The last thing that I want you guys to take home with you from this video is to really start slow and build from there. There's a lot of different things that I could tell you to do or advise for you to do, but what I said to this woman on the group call was, hey, like things are gonna be a little different if you jump all in all at once. They're gonna change for sure, but the sustainability of that might not be what you're looking for. And so if you wanna stay consistent in whatever practice you want to bring to life, I advise you to just start where you are, see if, for example, if you're waking up at like 6 a.m. and you wanna wake up at 5:30, you know, that's not really my cup of tea, but it might be yours, and it might be exactly the creative boost of energy that you need to bring this passion project, side business, venture, endeavor to life, right? And so if you are waking up at 6 a.m., maybe waking up at 5:45 a.m. and then slowly inching your way towards 5:30. If you feel like you have pockets of time, you know, 3 to 5 times a day, maybe just starting with one pocket of time and filling that in with whatever is coming through you, right? You don't have to go all or nothing. There's definitely like, you can inch towards using your time in a way that helps you bring that thing to life. And I think just starting slow and building from there is definitely the best way to go. I hope this helps, and if you want to bring a coaching business to life, if that's one of the things that you listed as most important, then I think you should check out my Abundant Coach Masterclass. The link is in the description below. It's totally free, totally value-packed, and I think you're going to get a lot out of it. Can't wait to see what passion project comes to life for you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Mwah. Ciao for now.